The book I read was an autobiography called Thinking in Pictures, where Temple Grandin tells the story of her life with autism. Temple is a brilliant scientist who has earned her bachelor's degree in human psychology and her master's and doctoral in animal science, and is currently a professor of animal science at Colorado State University. She's made a career advocating for the humane handling of livestock, and over half of the livestock facilities in the United States were designed by Temple. Her ability to think in pictures has been an asset in her career designing equipment and has allowed her to visualize how these facilities are going to run. She's able to see things the average person would look over. For example, how shadows created by slits in the wall were scaring the cows. Temple was nonverbal and showing signs of severe autism until the age of almost 4 when she was placed into early intervention at school to work with a speech therapist. It was with this support that she was able to learn and build her verbal skills. Temple has also struggled with sensory sensitivity, such as loud sounds and bright fluorescent lights, and has worked through auditory processing problems throughout growing up. Although these still have some effect on her today, she hasn't let them stop her from living her life. Her mother always pushed her to be an active child and participate in social interactions so she could learn these skills and prepare her to be successful in life. Temple was bullied throughout high school and recounts this as the worst time in her life. She was called a recorder by her peers because oftentimes she would repeat herself. It wasn't until she got involved with horses, the Model Rocket Club, and electronics lab in high school that she felt she belonged and began to make friends within these groups. Temple has struggled with constant strain on her nervous system, and it wasn't until she started working with cows that she realized how a squeeze machine could help calm this anxiety. She saw how the pressure from the clamp calmed the cow's nerves when they are being castrated. Not wanting to be touched or held by another human, Temple created her own squeeze machine to alleviate some of this pressure, and it has been beneficial to her while she is experiencing sensory overload. She talks about the administration at school not allowing this, and she had to fight to justify why this was beneficial to her. Temple has lived her life learning about autism so she is better able to understand herself and be able to help others. On top of her previous mentioned accomplishments, she widely lectures on autism and provides support for individuals on how to help children with autism. As a future teacher, some of the supports I would provide are multiple specific examples for everything, paying attention to sensory overload, including no loud noises, no fluorescent lights, and paying attention to the clothes I wear, as well as the perfumes or lotions that would accommodate the needs of the student. I will ensure a safe learning environment and provide a quiet workspace and allow frequent breaks for that student to take to calm themselves down. I will create a routine that works for both the student and I and ensure there is no surprises or changes within that routine.